Hello, students. Welcome back to the second session of chapter number 3 Advanced Features of Microsoft Word 2013. Students, in previous session, we learned about adding header and footer and tables in Microsoft Word. Now, in this session, we will learn about modifying tables. Students, this session is very interesting. So, let's start.
Standard 6, Subject Computer, Chapter 3, Advanced Features of Microsoft Word 2013, Session 2. Modifying tables. You can perform the following task to change the layout of the table after you have inserted it in your document. Next, students, we will see adding a new row, adding a new column, deleting rows and columns, splitting cells, merging cells, and resizing column width and row height. Students, first of all, let's see adding a new row.
Students, let's see how to add a new row in table. You can add a new row to put additional information in the table. You can see, students, I have already created a table of students detail. Okay, students. So, first of all, position the cursor in the row above or below in which a new row is to be inserted. So, I am selecting roll number 4 row. Okay, students. Now, you can see here layout tab is given in the ribbon. So click on layout tab and in the rows and columns group you can see insert above option and insert below option. So first of all let's select insert above. Okay students, as you can see that above roll number 4 row we have inserted the new row. Okay students, now again select roll number 4 row and then click on the insert below. So you can see that new row is inserted below roll number 4 row. Okay students, are you getting how to add a new row?
Now, let's see adding a new column.
Students, let's see how to add a new column in the table. You can add a new column to provide more information in your table. As you can see, I have already created a table of students detail. Okay, students, first of all, position the cursor in the column to the left or right of which a new column is to be inserted. So, I am selecting name of the student cell. Okay, students, I am putting my cursor here. Now, students, you can see here layout tab is given in the ribbon. Click on the layout tab. Afterwards, in the rows and columns group, you can see insert left option and insert right option. So, first of all, let's select insert left option. Okay, click on it and you can see a new column is added on the left side of name of the student column. Okay, students. Now, students, let's select name of the student again. Okay, students. Now, go to the layout tab and in the rows and columns group, select insert right option. So, you can see that again, new column is added on the right side of name of the student detail. Okay, students. Are you getting how to add a new column? Yes.
Students, after adding rows and columns, let's see deleting rows and columns.
Students, first of all, let's see how to delete a row from the table. Okay, students. So, first of all, place the cursor in the row to be deleted. Okay, students. So, here I am selecting the roll number 5th row. Okay, students. Then afterwards you can see here layout tab in the ribbon. Click on layout tab. Then in rows and columns group, here you can see delete option given. Click on this arrow and here select delete rows option. Okay students, so you can see that our fifth roll number row is deleted. Now, students, let's see how to delete column from the table. Okay, students, here I want to delete admission number column. Okay, students, so place the cursor there. Okay, now students go to the layout tab and click on the delete option in rows and columns group. Click on this arrow and here you can see delete column option. So select on it and you can see that our admission number column is deleted. Okay students, are you getting how to delete row and column from table? Yeah.
Let's move on to another task, that is splitting cells. Okay, students?
Students, let's see splitting cells. Splitting cells refers to dividing a single cell into multiple cells. First of all, position the cursor in the cell that you want to split. So here I want to split art cell. Okay students. Now students, in the ribbon you can see layout tab. Now in the layout tab you can see merge group here. In the merge group, there is a split cells option. Select on it. Then afterwards, one dialog box appears of split cells. Now in this, there is a number of columns given and number of rows by which you can split your cell. So here I want to split my cell into two columns. Okay, and row is only one, and afterwards click on the OK button. So here you can see that our selected cell is splitted in two columns. Okay students, now here you can type another activity. Okay students, so are you understanding how to split cells? Now students, you can also split cells in two or more columns, then also you can split cell in rows. Okay, for example, let's select chairs option. Okay, now go to the layout tab and in the merge group select split cells. Now in this dialog box I am taking three columns from here. Okay, and I want two rows. Okay, then afterwards click on the OK button. So you can see that our cell is splitted in three columns and two rows. Okay children.
Students, merging cells is the opposite of splitting cells. Merging cells refers to combining two or more cells in a row or a column into a single cell. Okay, students? Now, let's see merging cells.
Students, let's see how to merge cells in a table. So, to merge cells, first of all, select the cells to be merged. Here, I want to merge these 5 cells of the first row. As you can see here, class 6th D is written here. Now, I want to merge these all 5 cells. Okay, students. Now, go to the first cell and you can see here black arrow is coming on the corner of the cell. Okay, now just double click on the cell and you can see that all 5 cells are selected. Okay students, now here you can see layout tab appears. Click on layout tab, then you can see here in merge group that merge cells option is here. Click on merge cells and you can see that the selected range of cells is merged into a single cell. Now you can change the alignment of the text inside the merge cells. Okay students, are you getting how to merge cells in a table?
Resizing column width and row height. Students, you can resize the row height or the column width by using the mouse pointer or by using the option available on the Layout tab. In the next, we will learn two methods using the mouse pointer and second method using the Layout tab. So, let's start.
Students, let's see first method using the mouse pointer to resize column width and row height. The row height or the column width can be quickly changed by using the mouse pointer. Students, first of all, place the mouse pointer on the row border like this. Okay, students. Now the pointer shape changes to a double-headed arrow. As you can see, the pointer shape changes. Okay. Now press left button of your mouse and drag the arrow up and down to increase or decrease the row height. Okay, students. You can also change other row borders. Same as students, we can also change column width. Okay, students, for that, place the mouse pointer on the column border. Then the pointer shape changes to double-headed arrow. And for that, now press the left button of your mouse and then move the pointer left and right to increase or decrease the column width. Okay, students, are you getting how to resize column width and row height? Yes. Students, let's see second method. Using the layout tab, the row height or a column width can be changed to a specific height or width using the properties option on the layout tab. So, first of all, students select any one row here, like I'm selecting this row, double click on it, then go to the layout tab and in tables group you can see properties option. Click on it. Now one dialog box appear of table properties. Okay, students. Now click on the row option and in the specify height increase the size of row. Here I am selecting 2 centimeter. Okay, and then click on OK button. So you can see the changes. Okay, students. Now same as you can also increase column width. So first of all, select any one column. Like here, I have selected this column. Then go to the layout tab and in the tables group, you can see properties option. Click on it. Now in the table properties dialog box, click on column option. Okay, now uncheck this preferred width. Okay, and then afterwards increase the size. Okay, students, I am taking 20 centimeter and click on the OK button. Now you can see the changes. Okay, students, are you getting how to resize column width and row height? Okay, students.
All my dear brave children, stay home, stay well, stay safe. Thank you.